Hello, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's had a good start to their holiday week this week. I hope it's like able to wind down for the rest of the week. I feel like a lot of people are probably out starting tomorrow through Friday. So I hope you are. If not, don't worry, I'm not. I'm working. I'm working tomorrow a little bit at least. I'm gonna be doing some more deliveries and stuff, but it'll be nice to decompress. I maxed out my hours on my contract work today, so I literally can only do delivery for the rest of the week. But good to see y'all. Sarah, you came in like swinging. You came in swinging. You got first, you got your daily brew in. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub. 3 months you've been here. You're a mugger. You have your mugger status. I have your ticket here. I'm gonna put it on the sub tree. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. And Chris Ann, you got your brew too. I also saw, Sarah, that you were a decaf drifter. I can't help but laugh because I feel like it consistently puts you there. Not every time, but I just feel like you get that more than anything else. You have not been caffeinated yet, though, I don't think. Unless I missed something in the chat, someone can still caffeinate you, so you might have to ping someone later to get you some caffeine. It does love to get you. It's not very nice of it to do that, especially after you just resubbed. You'd think it would be a little bit nicer. You know? Oh man, we're gonna get into Sims some more tonight in our little Christmas village that we started, a couple of weeks ago. We have a lot left to do on it, but it'll be fun. I'm gonna try not to stress about it. I haven't thought through anything since the last time we worked on it, so I'm trying to just take it easy, easy as can be. I had a couple of edits to the stream schedule, so if you're not in the Discord, I post my stream schedule there. You can know my stream schedule times on my Twitch profile. I have those, but if you want to know exactly what I'm streaming, I always post that in the Discord. I went back and forth on doing a stream Friday night. I was going to do it, and then I talked myself out of it later today. I'm not sure I want to. I think I want to take that day off because I'm going to be doing some Christmas decorating that day, and I think I want to keep that evening for like football. I'm going to just kind of enjoy my holiday a little bit as much as I can. So I think I'm going to not stream so I can just decompress a little bit on Friday night. I am streaming on Thursday, though. I will be streaming on Thanksgiving. I'm spending Thanksgiving by myself, so I'm gonna be streaming. I don't know what all I'll be doing. I'll definitely be playing some Sims, but if y'all want to pop by, I get there that a lot of y'all probably have plans, but if you want to pop by, you can. I'm gonna have a sub-only chat in the Discord, where if you wanted to come in while I'm playing games and wanted to like actually chat, then by all means, I'm gonna have a chat line open for people who want to come in and just hang out and vibe for a little bit that day. But I'm going to be starting that stream at 9 in the morning Eastern time. So 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll go until I have a reason not to. I don't want it to be like an all day. I'm not going to be doing like a 12-hour stream type thing. It's not going to be something like that. I'll probably go into the afternoon though. So early afternoon is kind of what I'm thinking. But I'm just gonna vibe, and if it's quiet, I'll get off sooner. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna just relax and hang out and do that. So Thursday we'll still have a stream, but it's a different time, and also people are obviously busy. So that's just so I can keep my mind occupied a little bit. And then we'll have our stream Sunday morning as usual. 11 a.m. we're gonna be getting back into Luma Island and getting into our next to last level on the cooking career. So lots of fun things happening, I think. But yeah, no problem, Sarah, like at all. You do not have to be active. You don't have to be here at all. Spend time with your families. Spend time with your family. My mug of the stream for tonight is my little Potums vibe mug, and I like burnt my lips and my tongue right before stream, which is why I also kind of started a few minutes late because I overfilled it and it flowed out on the counter and I was trying to sip it down. But I got my little Potums vibe mug. Just a reminder, we do have a couple of mugs in the merch drop right now that will be gone at the end of this week. So I will be taking them down after the 30th. So December 1st, if you don't grab your mugs by then, you might not ever be able to grab him again. So just a fun little reminder for that. But I want to get the cafe game pulled up just for a second. I think it will. Yeah, it's weird because it's going to be like a black screen, but I don't need to make it full screen right now. The idea with this right now, because I know I've not been doing anything with it, we still need a lot of money because I want to expand this farm area, and that costs $270,000 to expand the farm again, and we're not at 200,000 yet, so we still have a ways to go. But that was like the next thing I really wanted to do, so we could unlock more recipes. I can plant more things, get more animals and stuff, because I don't want to play this like roulette with taking things in and out as we need them. I just kind of like the idea of growing everything all the time. But yeah, it's really expensive. It's an investment, so we're getting there. We are getting there, and we'll probably redecorate the dining space since it's a little more autumnal, but once we get into December, we'll probably do something fun with it and change it up just a little bit. Maybe make it a little more cool toned, you know, or something, just to vibe it up a good bit. We did unlock one of our quests though. Oh, we have another drink. It looks like a Sprite. That's funny. Spritey. So we now have a new order, and that one is already available. So you can order that, and that's going to be added to the menu. So if you want to order a Spritey, you can order a Spritey now. Oh, hey, Lucy, how's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, it's gotten really large. We've been expanding. The next big project is the farm. So we really need to expand this, but it is expensive. It's $270,000. So we need about another 65 grand and we'll get there. It's totally not past midnight. It is late for you. It is late. I'm always surprised whenever you pop in the stream. Unless it's like my Sunday morning stream, because that's at least a reasonable time for you. It's just like, why are you here? What are you doing here? Get you some sleep. Okay, but that's the idea with this. So we'll continue on in December. I'll probably redecorate a little bit. But let's get some Sims going. I'll get some Sims popped up here. Did anyone see the Paralives live stream today and have any thoughts on it? I didn't watch the live stream, but I've been watching a lot of videos and content of people reacting to it. I unfortunately had a work meeting when it started for the most part, and I couldn't attend it. I couldn't watch it live. Saw a bit of it. 8 streams strong so far. Awesome. But you can also just watch the VODs. You still don't need to be up. I appreciate you being here, though. I really do. Burning that midnight fuel. Yeah. You need some caffeine, right? If you want to stay up. Come on, Sims. Load. Seriously, load. I don't have time for this. It is not already running because it is not popped up on my screen. What do you mean it's already running? Good Lord. Wouldn't be a sim stream without the game being annoying. Okay. I've also noticed that it just captures way more. I don't know why I can't speak words tonight. That's not a good start for the night tonight. It's so slow to capture the game, and I don't understand why. That used to not be an issue, but it takes it a good minute or two sometimes. And I don't understand why. It's still not captured. Like, what is happening? I swear this game gets on my nerves more than anything now. I cannot with this game. There's always an issue with this game. I'm going to blame the game even though it's the capture that's not working correctly right now, but I still like to blame the game. Is it because I had not Monday captured? That would be kind of ridiculous if something to do with having that on broke it. Give me a second, y'all. It's literally gotten to a point where I just get frustrated with The Sims so much now. I can't even really enjoy it like I used to. Okay, let's try this one more time. Yeah, it's always something with this game. I'm gonna snooze some ads. Seriously though, like why? I literally do YouTube videos and recordings all the time, and I never have this issue. I never have issues until I'm live. When I'm live, that's when everything goes nuts. There we go. It's here. It never fails. And like I have 2.5 gig internet speed. Like going live should not affect anything. My CPU is low, my GPU is stable. Like the temp isn't high. I don't understand why this game just doesn't work well. Okay, that's my ranting for today. But I had a great day until this game just decided not to show up. I had a great day today. I did some good deliveries. Things are booming right now with it being Thanksgiving week. I wasted like almost 30 minutes trying to get this woman an extra banana in her order. So that was a really great use of my time. And I really wish I was kidding about that, but I'm not. I literally, it kind of irks me when people in their orders put like so many convoluted instructions. Like this woman had a paragraph about bananas, and she was like, she wanted 2 bananas, and she was like, I want them to be really green, and I want them to be really firm and like a nice size. And then she was like, if you can't get that, then I want 3 organic bananas, and they don't have to be as green. And I was just like, dude, like just calm down about the bananas. Anyways, I got 2 really great bananas, and then she ended up changing it anyways, because then she was like, oh, those look great. Can you get me a 3rd one? Well, in your instructions, you said you only wanted 3 if they weren't great. And then on top of that, she couldn't figure out how to edit her order. So then I had to contact support, and then they're telling me that they fixed it. And then I'm like, no, you didn't. And then they said, well, she needs to do it on her end. And I'm like, well, she's saying she can't do it on her end, which, you know, typically is translation for she's old and she doesn't know how to use the app, which is nothing wrong with that. But then on top of it all, again, this is all for one banana. They came back and was like, oh, you're going to have to tell her that she has to put another order in for another shopper to get her a banana. That's not how they said it. But I was like, you're wanting me to tell her that she needs to put another order in so she can get 1 banana. You're not going to have a shopper. First of all, she's not going to do that. Second of all, you're not going to have a shopper take an order that is for 1 banana, because they're not going to make money from that. I really wish I could make this stuff up, but it is absolutely crazy to me, some of these things. And anyway, what ended up happening was I went ahead and got the 3rd banana and updated it in the app, and they were like, this is not what she wanted. Like, you have too high of a quantity. And I was like, I'm just going to see if it'll let me check out. So I go to the register, and I like already was shopping for another order too. Sorry, this is a really long thing. Just let me rant for a minute. But we get up there, I get to the register, and I was like, we might have to take a banana off of this order if the transaction doesn't go through. And she's like, oh, that's fine. And she was like, you know what? If anything, I can just give you the banana for free too. The woman at the register was like, that is, because I told her the whole story. She's like, that's absolutely ridiculous. She's like, I'll just give you the banana. I need to turn the music on so there's a little something happening. But it did go through. Long story short, I got that woman her banana. So I'm a dedicated shopper. I do not follow the stereotype, because I saw a TikTok video last night that was talking about Instacart shoppers and how when people see that it's a man that does it, that they're never good. It's always like missing items or something crazy happens. I try my best. And I also feel like that's maybe more stereotypical for a straight man. But as a gay man, I am getting your order. I will ask every associate. I sometimes ask 2 or 3 different associates because I always assume that one of them lies when they say they don't have something in the back. I promise I am trying to get your order for you. Like, I am your advocate when I am in a grocery store to get your order, because it agitates me when I can't get what I want. Even if you pay me $0 tip, I'm still gonna try to get you your order. Geared towards straight men, they don't see anything. And see, what happens is when I say something is like out of stock, I actually send a picture with it every time. So the same woman over the banana fiasco, 2 of her things she wanted, there was 2 items, 3 units total. They were out of stock of them. And like, I was like, I'm so sorry. And like, I sent her a picture of the empty shelf where it is, where you can easily read the label. That's where they're supposed to be. I said, they're not there. I'll ask an associate. Anyway, I'm an amazing shopper. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. So if you're joining in, I'm sorry about that. That's not a great introduction, but I do Instacarting kind of like part-time on the side to make some money. And I swear, I always have a really great story every day. I have something that I can rant about. So it's become kind of a usual thing for me to talk about at the start of our streams. But we're working on this Christmas village. It's 13 shells combined for the whole village, and we have the flower shop here on the end finished, and there's an apartment above it. And then we started working on this like pub restaurant combo in here, and we have it laid out. We have some clutter in it. I just want to like actually put some Christmas decor in it because we don't have like any Christmassy vibes other than like the colors necessarily. So I want to add a little detail to that, and we need to put like light fixtures and just like some finer things, and then we'll move on. So that's what we're going to be focusing on right now, because I don't have anything out here either on these tables. So I want to like get something to put out there to spruce it up just a little bit. But this is what it's looking like. Honestly, how big do the Cozy Bistro lights get when I size them up? Oh my God. There we go. I did forget. I even put a thing in my Discord, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, about the tool mod update, and I still haven't even updated it. I was like, here you go, guys. Just make sure you update it, and then I haven't done it myself. That's typically how it goes, though. I'm an informant more than anything. Okay. Oh, these are actually kind of nice and fit. I feel like that kind of fits the vibe. Maybe it's a little too nice, though. These are like kind of rustic, like, I don't know, a little bit older looking. Oh, I forgot we had these. Those could be kind of fun. Oh, wait a second. Because I think is there gold? No, there's yellow. Oh, there's a red. I don't like that. Never mind. Okay, I got excited, but we don't have it in color I want. The cheese wheel light? Wait, is that the first one I pulled? You call it the cheese wheel light? This? Oh, it is called the cheese wheel. I never really paid attention to that. That's so funny, Sarah. I had no idea. I had no idea. I pay attention to stuff like that when I review new packs, but since that one was from, what was it, Get Together or Growing Together, I mean? Was it Growing Together? Yeah. That came out way before I was playing Sims 4, so. Some of these older things I'm not as familiar with. Ooh. That's the only one you know. I mean, that's a good one to know. I kind of already forgot what I was doing. Oh, Cozy Bistro. I wanted to see, it probably, yeah, it looks ridiculous, sized up. I wonder if I could find a happy medium though. I just don't like how high up it is. Like, it looks kind of silly. Actually, it doesn't look that silly. And then, because I want like that darker gold color. I love that. So we're gonna do this. So let's see what else we can do in here. Ah, lovely Ray, how are you doing? Thanks for the 8 streams. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping off. Thanks for popping it, locking it, and dropping it. I am doing okay. I got to do my vent session at the start of the stream, so I'm feeling much better now. I think that looks fine. I'm gonna do that. I like these. Let's see, maybe we could put like one centered in this area. I don't think I want any in the center of the restaurant, which might seem a little odd, but I don't feel like we need them as much. Okay. But I am really excited from what I saw from the Paralives. Like, I get it's like very early stages, but I really like the... There are things I'm kind of like not super big on, but I do like the gameplay features. Like, I like the way the careers are set up. I like how the conversations are like little cards in the bottom that you can... It's a little more customizable in a way where you can like steer the conversation in the direction you want to. Because with Sims, you have all the pop-ups, right? You click on someone, there are so many things, but all you do is just kind of like spam different ones. So you can choose a lot of the different things over and over and over and over again. But with Paralives, it looks like depending on like what you select at the start, it then like branches off, and then you get 3 options from that branch. And then depending on what you select from that one, it branches off again, and you have 3 different things that you can choose. So it's like a lot more conversational, like the continuity of the conversation. I really like that. It's a little detail that I think is really cool. Even though I don't do a lot of gameplay, I can really appreciate that. I'm excited to do gameplay when Paralives comes out. Oh, you heard a little bit of it. Sorry you had to sit through that. And Derpy Rabbit, also here with the 8 streams. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, and then we'll put one of you up here. Yeah, that like definitely lightens the space up a pretty good bit. Just putting these around. And we'll definitely have one like over that table. I don't know if I want one there. I might put a little lamp on that table. Or we could space these out a little bit more. It doesn't have to be over the table. Well, technically that would be exactly. Okay, maybe we do that. Let's see how dark it gets when I get rid of these little saucers. I am genuinely concerned with how well this lot is going to hold up. My game's all like lagging right now. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. I'm gonna save. Everyone save. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. I want a little lamp like this on the single table. And then maybe we could get some like, is there any type of like, not that it has to be Christmassy, but this one's kind of small. I think we could get away with, oh, I sized it down, but still, like maybe I can use this on a table. That's actually really cute. Just a little bitty plant like that. I like that. And then, let me see. I want to pull one of these trays. It's just a little late there. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to think. It might have been fine based on the like few seconds of the delay. It might have been right at the same time. You never know. Reminds you of poinsettia. Yeah, and we do have poinsettias in the game. Where are they? Or what I call poinsettias. These right here. I love these. We're gonna put these in big planters outside all around the square. It's gonna be really pretty. I have the vision. Also, why is this plant just kind of chilling here? I vaguely remember doing that, I guess, in the last stream. I was like, not gonna bother. Put a little plant right here. It's a little tropical, but I mean, it's fine. It's a little something. Do they only come in the pink swatch? The poinsettia, it's a debug item, so yeah, we can't really change the swatch of it. It'd be nice if it could be like a deep red, like a true red. Now we have clutter here. I think I sized this down too, didn't I? I did not. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Okay. I was like, please don't let me have to like finagle. I'm still probably going to have to finagle things on the shelves. Honestly, putting bottles on the top of this kind of makes sense. So I'm not too upset over that. We'll go ahead and we're gonna bar it up over here. Put bottles on bottles everywhere. We're gonna be pure alcoholics. Although I guess I shouldn't really say that. That could be very insensitive to people struggling, so I should probably not say that, but maybe use that one. I don't really like that one, but I feel like I never used that swatch, so maybe now is the time to try and use that swatch. You want to start a new sim save, but I don't know what I want to do. I can relate to that. I want to do like a save file build. Like do an entire save file. Like a whole like world, like an entire save file with sims, every world with every lot. That would be like an ultimate dream of mine to do that. But that would literally take me, I think, years, like so many years. And I just don't know if people would be entertained long enough for me to actually finish a project like that. And quite frankly, I don't even know if I would finish a project like that. I feel like I'd get burnt out from it, but I don't know. Maybe I would enjoy it more than I feel like I would. I think I can work my way up to that, you know? This is my third 64 by 64 lot that I've done this year, so I feel like I'm getting comfortable with bigger builds. So maybe I can just increase my like bandwidth a little bit by continuing on with these types of things, and then we can keep trying. Knowing you can always count on me, for sure. That's what friends are for. Okay. Well, menu over here on the singlet. Maybe push the lamp back. That'll be fine. Teaspoon, how are you doing? Thank you for the 18 streams. I'm happy to have y'all here. That is still so hot. Why is it way hotter tonight than it usually is? That's crazy. Oh, I forgot to change the size of those. I was like, why do those look so funny? In good times and bad times. Just downloaded Speedstorm for the kiddo, so he's racing as Mickey Mouse right now. I'll get away from the cars racing for a moment. That's cute. I don't think I've heard of that game before. Oh, we could put like fun little holiday lights secretly. You know? I put Gilmore Girls on for Mia tonight, so I might end up completely rewatching all of Gilmore Girls again. Because now that it's on, it's like, well, I gotta finish it. There's nothing wrong with that. I want it to kind of be roping everywhere, like overlaying. That's really cute looking, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. A lot, a lot. Gives it like a fun little whimsy energy. You've only seen bits. You need to watch it. It's such a good show. I watch it every year at least one time. Like rewatch it. Building along, Gon's put a wackadoodle idea in brain with his community project First Fandoms, and now I'm going to try to make it work. Have a debug collection at them. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. If you ever want to share anything, again, I know I say it all the time, but put it in the Discord. If you want to, we'd love to see it. I'm going to pull some of the nectar bottles from Horse Ranch. Maybe. Oh, let me put one of these up here, actually, too. I don't know why it's already in a lull with the music. I'm kind of like, this game is just agitating me tonight. I've just been complaining left and right. I don't know. I like that game capture issue is actually really agitating because it just should not be having that issue. I actually kind of like that over a dark color. It goes with the walls a little bit. Jen, welcome in. Look at you go. Jen got an amazing milestone last night and hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. So that is incredible. So if you don't already follow Jen, you should go follow Jen. Let's see. Let's get us some. There they are. I was so happy I got to witness that last night. I was so happy. I was like immediately clip. I like used that clip command so quickly. Let's see. I did finally fix my clip command. Apparently, I don't know if it was just mods, but I didn't have it set to where like other people could clip. So I did fix that somewhat. That is awesome. It's such a good milestone. I'm just gonna put these. They'll at least be at the right height. I'm not gonna leave it like that necessarily. We do have the new bar item, so I'm gonna grab that too. Definitely gonna put that right there. Get out of here. Oh, of course it doesn't slot. That would make too much sense. That would literally it's kind of floating. I don't know if I can leave that away. Jen, you're caffeinated. Also, by the way, Sarah, I still think is a decaf drifter. I don't think anyone's caffeinated Sarah. So if you haven't used the caffeinate command on Sarah. You could do that. Just let you know. Oh God, that was way too much. Thank you so much, Jen. Tark, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. I'm glad I didn't scare you away. I tend to do that sometimes with people. I actually wish I was kidding about that. Maybe I do the light color. I'm kind of digging that vibe right now. Also, this is still kind of floating, isn't it? If you like to obsess about details in your builds and love building in The Sims, this is the right place for you. We can all be mentally ill together. Let's see. Put those there again. Oh, Sarah with the Beam Boost affirmation. Your affirmation is, confidence isn't about knowing you'll never fail. It's knowing you'll recover. I like that one a lot, actually. So that's a confidence shot for you. You got a confidence shot. Confidence isn't about knowing you'll never fail. It's knowing you'll recover. You are enough. Sip, breathe, repeat. Hey, Time Machine, how's it going? Yep, right place for me. You got that. Yeah, slay. That was a really good affirmation. I like that. Also, Jen, by the way, a little sneaky peeky for you. I worked on a cool little redemption for the fundraiser. And that one of the rewards, which by the way, we're doing a fundraiser next month. I talked about it in the last stream. I'm kind of waiting off on like discussing the details about everything until it starts next week. But I am gonna have a redemption with my ticket printer where I'm calling it an IBD Warrior, and it'll print a ticket, kind of like if you think of the hot air balloons that you sign your name on and they tape it on the wall. I was kind of just thinking along those same terms. It's not gonna be as fancy, but I thought I could maybe tape tickets on my wall behind me. So if you donate at least $5, you'll get a ticket, and it has like an actual fact on the ticket, so you'll learn a little bit too. And I made sure that they were research based because it's like my realm of expertise. So they're like actual research-based facts, not myths, not like, you know, topical facts. It's some cool things. So I just thought it'd be like a good educational moment, as well as just like giving a shout out to people. So I had fun putting that together. So anyway, that's gonna be cool. I'm excited about it. I was nerding out about it. Okay, let's see. Also, I talked to the mods about it in the Discord, but I'm trying to get us an angel tree, like a little kid, an angel from an angel tree for us to do during Brewmas. So we are gonna have Brewmas in December, our first annual Brewmas. All the streaming happening leading up to Christmas Day. And I thought it would be really cool to come together as a community and do that. However, every day I've gone to the mall, there's not a ticket on the tree, which I don't know if that's it could be a good thing, but I feel like they're just not set up there, or maybe they ran out. I don't know. But I really am trying to find an angel for us to like potentially do things for. So if that ends up working out, I'm going to create like a little Amazon wish list, and I'll drop the link throughout Brewmas, and like you all can purchase directly through that, and it will ship it to me directly, and then I can like send it to the proper channel, Samaritan. So we'll see though. Like I said, I can't seem to find an angel to sponsor. So also, my God, what am I doing? I have learned a few things. They're like, I'm trying to keep it very simplistic. So they're not like super in-depth scientific facts. I do have like scientific facts, but I tried to keep it as broad for a generic audience as possible. But there definitely are some really cool, like more in-depth facts. That's what I was trying to do. I was like trying to use the eyedropper to find it so I can pull the swatches. I just want some different swatches. Okay. But I was pulling stuff from like actual research papers, not media. Not media articles, but like actual research papers that are behind paywalls and stuff like that. But it's kind of stupid that they do that. It's actually, I talked about this before on a stream too, but when I was a TA in grad school and the epidemiology course that I TA'd for, one of the projects that the students would do is we'd have them find a media article, and usually, I mean, they should. The media article has to cite the actual publication that they pulled the information from, and their project was to look at what the media article stated versus what's actually in the study. And y'all, it's mind-boggling how things are so made up, and people are writing these articles that can't really understand scientific terms. Just always be careful if you're getting health and nutrition information and wellness information from a media article versus actual scientific journal article. The problem is that people don't really understand the scientific journal articles because it's like so much jargon and scientific language that people don't fully understand with the statistics and stuff too. Let's see. I want to put like a couple of other types of bottles, but I've already used. Like, I'm trying to picture, y'all know, a lot of us have been to clubs and bars. Like, we know it's like fully stocked in the back, you know? Like, I'm trying to give it that look where we have lots and lots of bottles and drinks. Maybe just kind of sneak that in back there. Yeah, the floating barrel bars are really cute. I don't really use those super often because they don't usually go with the style that I'm building. But it does kind of work for this one, I feel like. This fits better on this side. I really like the layered look of this. I'm being honest. I think it's kind of cool looking. It's like busy, but that's how I want it. It just looks cooler. Okay, maybe I just get one more wine bottle. Maybe one of these bottles can go up here. And then we can like move on, because I know I've been on this for a minute. There we go. That's so cool looking though. I think it's always worth it. I haven't played with this off stream. And it's still not working correctly. I feel like I'm just like it's just like a cruel joke is on me lately with my stream stuff not working the way that it's supposed to. But we did get a follower. We got a new follow. That shelf thing is just not working. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I'm agitated because like that costs money and it doesn't even work well. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'd like to get like a little. That's a little too big. If I size it down, I could maybe put this little tree over here. I don't like how shadowy it looks. This is cute. What if we use this instead? Could put that there, and then I wonder if over here we could even put. Oh, we have not used Fernie in so long, y'all. We have got to use Fernie somewhere soon. I've kind of, ever since Phil came into the picture, I've been cheating on Fernie a lot. And I'm starting to feel a little guilty about it, not gonna lie. We've got to find a spot for him soon. Because that's just not okay. Yeah, Phil is superior, but we can't let him know that, so, you know, in his face about it, you know? It's a little weird. Put that there. This is big. I love this plant so much, but it is so big, it barely fits anywhere. Maybe we could put something useful like a trash can back here, actually. Like, what if we put a trash can in the corner? I feel like that's actually something we need, and I'm really glad I didn't forget about it. So we'll put a trash can in the corner right there. Okay, let me get a little menu thing. We'll put a little menu right there. Bum bum bum. Down, down, down. Okay, this is starting to look like a lot more lively. And then outside, I just wanted to put. We could put another one of these on one of the tables in the center, and then we could grab my little hands. Put one of those. Get another set of table lilies. I love using this for as a centerpiece on like smaller tables because it's so thin. It works so well. And then maybe we could get another menu and put that on. You know what? Well, yeah. I'll put that here. Whoa. Yes, I'm not trying to put it on the table. Okay. Now this is something we're gonna have to like figure out a little bit more. I'm fine with that being there. I don't know if I want these. I'll keep the one maybe up higher. Like that. We might be able to do that. We'll see. I like the look of that, like having that. It's a nice little detail to have. Okay, how does this look at nighttime? Ooh, I like that ambiance. I don't think I need more lights, honestly. I like the glow of that. That's cute. Got the save. I did turn my sound alerts, like the sound effects, off for the channel point redemptions. I'm trying that out a little bit. I feel like I look enough to stay on top of it. But I found the alerts to maybe be a little too much, at least like at times. So I'm playing around with that a little bit. Put some menus and such on these. I think I still like that one being catty corner. Yeah, so there's not really a ton to tour in the sense of what's finished. This is the village as a whole from the top down. This all looks like a hot mess because I was just pulling a lot of assets, like a lot of different items that I want to use, but I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. So just ignore how crazy a lot of this stuff looks down here. But there are 13 different shells. The original shell was done by ABNewcrest, and then I'm like going through each one and kind of making each one my own. So I'm like changing the wallpapers, the floor plans, the build itself. Like I built all of this out. Like it's kind of like a template, and I'm editing it to make it more my own. But we're transforming it. ABNewcrest built it for Ravenwood, and it has like a more like dilapidated style to it from the original, and I'm like kind of livening it up a good bit, making it more Christmassy and happy. So it's a big project. It's gonna take a minute. There's still a ton to do. But like this first shell on the left is our flower shop. So this one's finished. It's like very, very Christmassy. There's a little bathroom off of that, and then there's an apartment upstairs. So it's what this is looking like upstairs in this area. And then a little bathroom, primary bedroom. And then we have a third floor, and this is like a guest bedroom hobby space. So we have lots of little hobbies over here. Oh wow, the placement of those plants actually looks really great this time of day. They're getting the sunlight, that's perfect. And then little guest room and bathroom. And then we have our pub that we're working on, like pub / restaurant space in here. Have a good lurk, Sarah. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. But I have like a Google Doc. I have a Google Doc with all the ideas of the different stores and stuff that I want. I just don't know where I'm putting it all or how I'm organizing all of it. So it's gonna be a process, to say the least. Maybe I'll put that in there. I like the look of that. You're invested now? Yeah, big project, big project. This is literally like all we're gonna be working on whenever I play Sims for the next like month and a half. Do we have a gift shop? We will. I can share what I have on the dock right now. So I have, oh yeah, with the floral shop, there's also a tree farm. So over here, I put a tree farm. I have a pet store. We're gonna have a pet store of some sort, a cafe cocoa bar. So not the same as this type of bar. A toy store, a knitting crafty type store. We're gonna have a candle apothecary, a Father Winter photo studio, a candy shop, well, we have the restaurant, so that's good. I can mark that off the list. That is finished for the most part. Done. And then this is done. We're gonna have like a card stationery store, basically like a Hallmark store, clothing store, a cinema, and a bookstore. And then that's just all the like stores and such. We're gonna have apartments and stuff too. So there are residential parts of this as well. But I very much like to lean on community input with stuff like this. So I don't like to like go into this already knowing exactly where everything's going to be, how it's going to be laid out, what's going to be what, or the lore behind it. I like to get y'all's kind of input on that as well. So I'm always open to hearing suggestions. I'm not going to promise that I always will use your suggestion. Never take that personally. I can't, I can't use everyone's ideas. But that's generally what I like to do. Okay, we're gonna get... You're attending all the streams, need to witness it. Well, I appreciate it. Is it cocoa? Yeah. Oh, no. I don't want the cocoa tray. Granted, that is cute. We could have that. But I want there to be, because this is going to be outdoors, I want the little Adventure Awaits tray that we got, the hot chocolate tray. I just don't remember what it's called. Where is it? But we have like all these cards and stuff, and we still have cards from seasons, and I think the holiday kit even has cards. So I can make like a mini stationery store, and we have like the little paper craft thing now too. Let's see. Copious coffee and tea. I don't know why I can never remember this. This happened last time too. I feel like the very last stream. Same thing. I was looking for this object and I remember reading copious. I just need to remember the word copious, or coffee and tea. That would make more sense, but. That's cute. I like that. Okay. I might leave the tables outside empty. I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, I actually think I might not clutter as much as I would like to in some of these spaces, because I'm genuinely concerned about the lot not being able to load in as we keep filling it up because it's so big. So we're gonna have to be careful. Last thing I want to do now is just put like some actual holiday decor in here. For the most part, like I have next to nothing holiday in here. So maybe we could put some like garland or something along some wall. We have these too. I love using these. I think this is like such an easy way to incorporate some cute festive decor elements. That works on those as well. I'll put one there too. Put one over that. Could put a wreath on the front of this one too. Let's see here. Maybe that's something we could do tonight. I would feel a lot less stressed if I had everything laid out. So maybe we do that whenever I finish up here. And trying to like get a rough estimate. That one looks good. I like that wreath there. On where we're gonna put stuff. This garland is massive from Seasons. I like the idea of the flags. Like that fits the pub kind of idea and restaurant theme, I think, a bit more than like garland. Of course it's not gonna fit. Of course it's not gonna fit. What if I size it down? Can I? No. Oh, there's a weird shadow. But why? Why did they do that? This game agitates me so much sometimes. I actually like how the big one looks. I'm not, maybe I'm stroking out here, but that doesn't bother me that much. I like that. Okay. The theme too, like other than just Christmas vibes, is Christmas vomit. That's what I've been calling it. That's the inspiration, is Christmas vomit. And what I mean by that is that it's very traditional red and green everywhere. So that's what we're like aiming for, so to speak. I like having these flag things everywhere. Does this one fit across? It does. Let's do that there. Yeah, we love traditional. Okay, that's kind of cute. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring it all the way around, but yeah, it's not going to fit over here. That's fine. It doesn't need to go all the way around everywhere. Just in spots. Hey, it fits there. That's cute. Okay. Can it fit on this wall? I wonder. Nope. And nope. It was like, not gonna give it to you. That's okay. What if I put... No, I don't want that. That's not a wall decor object. I want balloons. Babaloo. Oh. I don't think I like that. Not for this part of the build. Maybe I'll get... Where's this thing? Sized up over the window. It is a bit much. That's a bit much. I don't know if I can get away with that. And then I'd want to put it everywhere, and I feel like that would be too much. You just grab the flags. I'm just gonna grab more flags. I'll put them over the window. Bum, 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 bam, bam, bam. I feel like the lights there too. That looks so weird. Why can't I figure out what I want to do here? Let's do something like that. Put some lights around. That's cute. Okay. And then... Ooh, what if I got the wall decor? These, like little decals. Might not look right. Yeah, doesn't look right. Never mind. I want something on the wall here. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, down, down. I just put a bow. I could put a bow. I need me a bow. I don't know about y'all, but I need a bow. That's cute. I'm gonna do that. I'm a genius. Okay, let me save. Okay, I think we're in a good position with this. I don't think I need to like put a ton more right now. Oh, I did forget about the back. Shh. I didn't say that. Nobody knew. Empty Swizzle. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to like manually fix this every time. Anyone would offer their help. I'm figuring out what the heck this is making this not work. I don't understand. It's the only overlay I've ever had issues with like this. By all means. There we go. Might just do the same type of thing over here. And then I could put some outdoor speakers too. That'd be nice. It's not gonna fit if it's big. I could keep it small, that's fine too. Oh, maybe not. Diagonals mess up everything in this game. Like, for real. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh, I was holding my breath. I was like, please, no. Don't do that to me. Don't give me a heart attack. I can't take it. Yeah, that just looks ridiculous. I'm gonna do that. This looks really high too. Is there like another? I just don't like the way that looks. Where's the big one? What if I got the, yeah, like the big garland? I might actually size it down, which is kind of funny. Why does that actually look kind of cool layered like that? I might do that. Let's just go a little over the top, because why not? We can. I go over the top? Never. I would never do that. I never go over the top. I'm a very basic Sims builder. Forever and always. Okay, that's good enough. We got Christmas cheer all around now, so we don't have to worry about that. Why is... What are you doing just hanging out right there? What the... I haven't even noticed that. I'm surprised that I hadn't noticed that that was like that the whole time. What the heck? What the heck? Oh no. Why is that just kind of hanging like that? I'm fine with that clipping a little bit. I honestly don't care. Could I make them... I could make them red. That's kind of fun. Give them a little red light. I might end up, what I do instead is put a column here though to cover that up. That way you just get the lights coming through. Love that. Then I could just frame this. Just for the detail. That is cute. I could put on like the corners. That's a nice little touch, I think. These aren't necessarily the type of columns you would put on corners like this, but maybe that makes it a little charming in a way. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna need to sit down for this next step because it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot out of me. So I'm gonna sit down and then we're gonna think through how we wanna lay out the rest of this lot because it'd be nice to get a general idea of what building is gonna have what in it. And I can only snooze ads one time, so ads are gonna be here in about 8 minutes. And I apologize for that. I genuinely do. So I love the idea. We have these like really large corner units. So I like the idea of one of them being maybe like a mall, like a mini mall type situation where we have different stores all in this one area. And then this one's like really big and open. Obviously all of them, I can do whatever with the floor plan. This is just a shell. So I can literally do what I want. This is just really wide open. And it has this like little tower on the back though, which is kind of cool. So that could influence what I end up using it for because of that feature. Even though there's not a staircase to it, I could add one. But I like the idea of that. I always, for some reason, keep picturing this as being like a good place to put the toy store. I know it doesn't look like a toy store, but again, I'm gonna change all of this. This is just the shell. So we can edit it all we want. We can reconfigure it, anything we want. But I think this would be a really cool building for a toy store. You agree, it's a toy store? And the reason why I like that idea is I like the idea that maybe we have a secret way back here of getting up to this, and maybe this is Santa's workshop. Like we put a little Santa, like Father Winter workshop in this area with some like workbenches, a cute little cozy setup. I just think that would be a really cute bit of lore and storytelling with these two floors that we have up here. Like we could do something with these two areas. Doodle Lover, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the 9 streams. Appreciate you being here. Now, I don't think I want, the thing is I don't think I want both floors of this to be a toy store. Like, I think that would be a little bit too much. Like, that would take forever to find every little object. And I love the concept of that, but I don't know that I would want to fill both of these levels with toys. Like, that's crazy. So trying to think through what else. I think having the Father Winter photo studio somewhere in here would be cool. So let me grab, I have cameras. I think I put them in this shell, didn't I? What is this? Yeah. So I'll put that over here just as a kind of reminder type thing. A placeholder. The snow globes I wanted in the toy store, so that's why I have those there. So we can put a snow globe in here and that'll like basically tell me what that's for. I'm gonna put lights down too. just kind of everywhere. I don't know why it like isn't actually lighting up. There we go. It's always delayed. Let me see. I'm gonna grab these snow globes and just kind of put them over here. There's so many of them. I wish you could like, I wish Sims had a way where you could like drag and lift several objects at once. Honestly, for cluttering, that would be life-changing. I don't know what I just grabbed. Yeah, I don't want to grab that. This is so tedious. I'm trying to like zoom out enough to where I don't have to move the camera and I can just like do it all in one fell swoop, but at the same time, it's harder to grab them when they're so tiny. Okay, that's all of those. So this bottom floor at least will be, I like the idea of this being like the photo area in the back in that area. So like having Santa, Father Winter photo shoot area in this nook back here. How we'll get up to the second floor, like there's not even a staircase. So I don't, we would need to add a staircase somewhere. There's a bathroom looking space right here, but that's for this build. We would definitely, you know, want to add a bathroom, I would think. We have doors to out there. I'll have to think through that a little bit more. But that's okay. We don't need to like have everything figured out right now. The whole point is just a general thing. Snap P, oh my God. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. How are you doing? You hit 20 streams. That's a good milestone. Happy to have you here. But thank you so much. We're like thinking through just where everything's going. Before I get any further, we've finished these two shelves over here, but before we go further, I want to like figure out exactly what we're doing, you know? Now, one thing that could be kind of cute, I think, is if we have Santa, like if we have a workshop for these two floors up here, like little, you know, Santa workshop area, we could pretend that the elves, like that we have elves and that they live upstairs here. So the toy store could be the first floor. And then the second floor is where the like elves and Mr. and Mrs. Claus live. And then Santa's workshop could be up here. I think that could be actually pretty cute. So we're gonna stick with that for right now, just as an idea. But we do have the toy store figured out, and we figured out the winner's photo studio. We're definitely gonna change the whole aesthetic of this. For it to be the toy store where Santa is, it's not very happy looking. So we're gonna have to completely change the style. And then this other big corner unit over here, I had placed this like makeup thing in there. I was thinking of it being like a studio area. Honestly, we could do that though still if we wanted to have something like that in here. The whole bottom floor is split up. I almost would want to actually copy or like have a similar type of floor plan that's right here on the bottom floor, and then have the top floor be apartments. Like I think we could fit a couple of apartments in this top floor. Welcome back, Sarah. Canna Biscuits, how are you doing? Let's see. Now, I do like the idea that a couple of these are actual just homes, too. And if we were to do that, I like the idea of this little bitty one. Well, actually, that could be kind of a cute space for the apothecary. Oh, I just got an idea. I think this could work as the apothecary and have the upstairs be the card stationery. Like it's all in one shop, maybe. That could be cute, maybe, in here. I don't know. It has this like little sunroom area off of it. The greenhouse. And I feel like an apothecary could still have like plants. A planty vibe. Trying to think of anything else that's on our list over here that would make sense here, but I think those make the most sense. Alternatively, I think the only other thing we have that would make sense is the cocoa bar, like our cafe and cocoa bar, and then like you could just have like an area out here where people can sit. I like the idea of this being the cafe cocoa bar though. Okay, at least things are coming together. I'm getting ideas and inspiration. If y'all get inspiration, just let me know. I'm just placing placeholders right now. So I'm thinking this could be our cafe cocoa area. This has 2 more stories above it. Oh, there is an outdoor area too. We could put seating and stuff out there. Okay. I don't know if I actually want it to be multi-floor. I think that we could put an apartment up here. Like, I don't think it needs to be big for just like coffee and hot chocolate. It doesn't need to be big. So we'll have an apartment up above this. That'll be cute. Okay, we got that figured out. I keep saying we, but it's like it's mainly me. But if y'all have objections, just let me know. This is making me feel better, so I appreciate your patience with me too, because I'm just like, this is such an overwhelming shell. It's just like, I want to figure out more about the layout and where I want things to go. Oh, we have this little store here, or like this little space. That's actually quite cute. This could be... Ooh, I like the idea. Okay, let me grab the candle making thing. I'm gonna stick with that being our candle apothecary space, and then the stationery can go upstairs. I just need something that is stationary. That's kind of, but not what I want. Card. Do we have a card? Any card? There we go. Let's just grab some cards. I'm gonna put those in there. Good grief. Okay, let's get some lights in these spaces. Okay. See, it's so delayed too with the lights. I'm just like, what in the world? Why are the lights so delayed? I'm gonna light it up currently. That's what we're doing anyway. Need to be able to see what we're working with. Oh, wow, there's another floor up here. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use that or not. Change the layout of that, probably more than likely. Okay. Look at it. You can see better. Oh my goodness. Like, this was already laid out like it's a home. Again, we don't have to do that, but I did want to keep the idea that we have a few of these buildings be actual homes, not apartments. I don't think I want this big one, though, to be a house. I might make the one beside it a house. And then we still need to light the shell up over here. Okay. It'll eventually light up. There we go. Good grief. Okay. I'm already feeling mentally tired. Okay, so we have the cards and stationery store figured out. Restaurant's done. Tree farm and floral shopper finished. Candle apothecary's been figured out. Cafe Cocoa Bar's been figured out. So pet store. We have pet store, a knitting crafty type store, a candy shop, clothing store, the cinema, and a bookstore. So we still have quite a bit. Now, obviously, with the cinema, you would need a big space. So I'm thinking that this corner, I wanted those to be apartments on the top floor though. We could have it be a small cinema in one of these. Mac, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Now, I kid you not, back home for me, I'm from a town in Tennessee, Fayetteville, Tennessee, and our town square, actually, I bet I could show you. Shall we take a little field trip? Maybe we should do a field trip, just really quickly. Let's take a field trip. Let us 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 take... I'm gonna find it before I, like, waste time on this map thing. I think it's right here, actually. I think I did already find it. Yeah, I'm so good. Look at me go. Okay, let me show y'all where I am from. Also, I have no idea how well this is gonna work, so just bear with me. There we go. It's kind of there. You can see enough of what you need to. So this is like where I'm from. This is the town square. And this is what I kind of think of whenever I'm working on this shell. But our cinema is right here, the Lincoln Theater. It's only 2 theaters. So it's not like we need a huge movie theater. I was thinking we could do like a cute little like town square theater. And apparently they were playing Elf, and it says Wonka. So Willy Wonka, maybe the new Willy Wonka when this was updated. I don't know. But you can see they even do free movies. So it's kind of a cute little townsy thing. But this is like where I'm from. I grew up in Lincoln County, Tennessee. So if that tells you a little bit about my background and why I probably am really into like building in this like older type style, I think it's because of that, even though it's not personally my style that I would want in my real life for like residences and things like that. But it's just like kind of where I'm from. So it's really cute though, with all the little shops everywhere. But this is very much the inspiration that I'm kind of drawing from stylistically when I'm working on this. So I keep thinking back to the town square. But anyways, just thought I'd give y'all a cute little field trip. Oh, that was interesting transition. It's like no construction, and then you click further down and it is in construction. Anyway, okay, let me get off of this because I could spend forever going through this with y'all. So it's not like we need a big building for the cinema, is all I was trying to say. We could even have, honestly, like in a way, this building, the way it is right now, kind of gives me cinema. Like it could be a little town cinema vibe. Yeah, like I feel like this building could maybe be the cinema. I don't know what the original, like with the shell, it was some type of performing, like, or not performing arts, but like some type of area for that it was set up for. But it's a nice big open space. We could have a theater downstairs, and then we could also have a theater upstairs. It's kind of cute that this is attached for like a little patio area. It makes me wonder what if we kept this. I love the idea of this. What would we have off of that though in this little part here? Because I actually thought this could be a cute residence of some sort. I mean, I guess it could still be. It doesn't have to change anything. So if we have our cinema in here, I mean, that is actually really big. This defeats the point of what I was trying to show with it being small. It would leave a bookstore, a clothing store, candy shop, and then pet store and knitting craft type store. So we still have 5 more areas. I really do like the concept of making this maybe like a mall down here. So we have like 3 or 4 different stores inside of this. So you walk in like an entrance, and then there are like different branches where you go into different stores. I love that concept, and maybe we actually have a door. You know what? We could have both cinemas upstairs and then have this be open to downstairs. Like it's also part of the mall. Everything is attached. This is why I'm working on this right now. Because I don't know. I don't know yet how I want to structure everything. Let's see. So like we could have, I'm just gonna draw some walls really quickly just to get a concept going. That could be a store. You spend an hour building a crater and I can't get a small area of flooring to, oh no. That is so obnoxious. I can relate to something crazy like that happening. That is so annoying. I'm so sorry you're having to deal with that. It's just like, things with this game just get so agitating sometimes. It really does. It works my nerves. But Phoenix, welcome in. How are you doing? Now, if we did that, I like the idea that maybe we have doors to staircases off of this entrance to go up right here. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this. It's on a diagonal, so it's a little tricky. And also just very laggy. I like the idea that maybe we put this over here for the Father Winter studio. So that's where Father Winter gets kind of prepped with his makeup and stuff. Doing pretty good, relaxing with Mr. Phoenix and building a few community lots for your NSB save. That's cool. Not so berry. I am doing okay. Thanks for asking. I'm just feeling overwhelmed right now. I'm trying to figure out this lot, and I'll feel so much better when I have the ideas in their spots, designated spots. I was watching a simmer last night, and he was talking about how he stays away from big builds because it's overwhelming. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get overwhelmed, but I still do them. So maybe I'm just mentally ill. I think I just always like a good challenge, honestly, is what it comes down to for me. I've been in my challenge era recently where I'm like, bring on the challenge, you know, just come at me. But I really like this. And then I like the idea how, you know, like in shopping malls, there's like just basically a big archway. So maybe what we would do is just grab, right now, just a placeholder. It doesn't have to be the one that I'm gonna end up using long term. But if I could get like a really big archway, like a tall one would be great. Whoa. Okay, actually, that's really cool, and how it's the perfect length too. Look at me go. I'm amazing at this game. That's like kind of how I want it to be. I actually don't know if I want it to be quite that big of an archway. I didn't realize we had that. I kind of just learned that we have that massive archway from Journey to Batu. But that gives me kind of the vibe that I'm going for, honestly. I want it to be like just a big open space, you know, like with Macy's or JCPenney or whatever. It just have the huge open like arch to go in the store. That's what I'm going for. It gives it more of that vibe that it's all open shopping, even though they're separate shops. This one could be like a smaller archway. We'll figure out the details later. This has to be black, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. That can come in black if I had to. I mean, I could do it like a split. That honestly doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So we have like our retail areas down here. Now I'm just gonna copy. Okay, whoops. Let me get rid of these walls real quick. I just want to see what we are able to do. Let's rotate you. Actually, that would be really cool if it would fit correctly that way. That would actually work really cool too. Oh no, my game's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Oh my god, I hate this game. I don't think I really lost much of anything, since I was just trying to figure out the floor plan. I forgot. For some reason, since like one of the latest updates with staircases, anytime I'm playing with staircases, it gets really unstable. Like the game just really doesn't like playing with staircases. Staircases, and I think sometimes it's windows or doors. I can't remember exactly which. I think it's doors actually, but it's really not a big deal though. Most of my time has just been chatting tonight with figuring out where things are going. So even if I lost progress, it was really nothing that I actually lost from placing down. I haven't really done anything since the pub, so. Okay. I feel like it wasn't that long between saves though. I think we're gonna be fine. Managed to get a good chunk from it gone. Using stone and glass walls to hide the rest, keep the crater visible, can live with this. Okay, that's good. I'm happy for you on that. I'm used to the game crashing at least once every stream. It actually doesn't, but when it crashes, it's just not surprising at this point. So it is what it is. Oh god, okay. I didn't save since I put the lights down apparently. Interesting. Yeah, okay, well. That stinks. I didn't realize it had been that much time. Yeah, I didn't lose any significant progress. Yeah, like all of this is fine. That was like literally the last stuff I worked on. Now that I look at that, not that it really matters or would make a significant difference, but I can't. Oh, it's not gonna let me. That's interesting. Oh. Enable. Build. Okay, let's put that there, and I'm gonna put a little. That might look dumb just there, though. Let me put this spandrel. I don't want the freeze, just the spandrel. Let me grab. That's all I have there. Oh, I didn't put a spandrel. I need to do that. This was using Strangerville, I think, actually. That always seems to happen. Every time my game crashes, I always come back and like do something different with it. It never failed. Oh, and that gets us Christmas lights when I do that. Oh, that's totally worth it. I'll get our fence back. Oh, that is totally worth it because it gets us Christmas lights there now. Cute. Okay. That was a very much needed detour. I'm happy with that now. That makes it all better. I'm gonna do the same thing up front. Boop. Oh. I hate when it does that. Am I not gonna be able to get my freeze back? Because I would like to still have that freeze. Oh, good lord. Use Batu for a museum part of my STEM future astronaut camp. Yeah, honestly, I can see how that would be perfect for that. coin piles. We do have a coin object in everyday clutter, but I don't know about, like, it's not like a pile though. Okay, we're gonna experiment with this for a second. What? No. Get the spandrel. The spandrel. Oh my goodness. Get the spandrel. Okay, let's put this back here. And then I want to grab the freeze that I had. Or was it a trim? No, it was definitely a free. It was this, wasn't it? No, not that. It was one of the big ones. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Bow, ba, dow, bow. I thought it was this. Maybe it's just not the right. No. It was flat on top. Was it the vampires? Was it one of the vampires? No. Well, I mean, what freeze did I have? Was it this? I think it was. Also, it's like it's spazzing out on me so much right now. I think it was that one. Life and death. It's kind of funny, my first build, whenever I started playing Sims 4 again, was actually completely Journey to Batu themed. It was a big mansion, but it had a galactic base in the basement. That was really cute. Oh, so I can't have both a fence and a freeze. What? I had a fence and a freeze before. I gotta break this game and bend it to my will. Where is... Okay. Yay, I got all the things that I wanted. I'm a happy camper. Okay, now I'm gonna save. Sassy Goth, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for the 19. Sarah, did you ever get caffeinated? Because that's kind of bothering me. Because if not, I'm gonna do it. I don't even know. Let me see. I'm gonna do it. Oh, Jen got you. Dang it, now I can't do it. I'm gonna still try, because maybe it's broken like everything else has been tonight. Yeah, it didn't let me. Dang it. The one time I needed it to not work correctly. Everything's against me tonight. Everything. Jen beat me to it. And by beat me to it, it's like basically like definitely over an hour ago at least. Okay. I can't believe I have to sit here and do this again. I'll go back and add lights everywhere later. That's not a big thing. I don't want to waste time on that. Oh, wait. Let me turn off deletion protection. That's why it's acting weird. Whoops. Honestly, I got lucky that the game didn't crash just then, because usually when I have deletion protection on and then I start deleting stuff, it spazzes out because it's like, you're telling me not to do it, but you're making me do it. Oh, man. Oh, Phoenix was a caffeine drifter or decaf drifter. Yeah, that one didn't take long at all. Sarah's on top of it. Sarah is on top of caffeinating. Maybe that's why you never are caffeinated, Sarah. Maybe it's because you're giving your caffeine to everyone else. So then you have to rely on someone else to caffeinate you. This is painful. Come on. Delete the walls, not those walls. Oh, this is so slow. I have to also, I think, just consider that it's just with the lot being the size it is. This is definitely gonna be a huge thing to deal with. Okay. Give us to right there. Good night, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Nicole, welcome in. How are you doing? $31 streams. Wow, that's a whole month. You could watch me every day for a month. That is crazy. I don't think I'd want to watch me every day for a month. I can tell you that right now. What's the thing with the caffeine? We have a caffeinate command for when people have a low level from their brew level. So subs and VIPs have their own command where they can get a brew level. And if it's a decaf drifter, then anyone, no matter if you're a sub or not, anyone can caffeinate you. So you can help them out if they're decaffeinated. Give them a little shot of espresso. Let me remove this for a second. Okay, we're back kind of to where we were. Oh, you're getting you some hot chalky. You're getting you some hot chocolate. That sounds so good right now. That honestly sounds so good right now. It's cold over here. How cold is it where you are? Oh God, this is making me nervous already. Okay, just place it down before it starts freaking out on me. Okay, so I can fit it that way, but I was actually curious about this way. Can't intersect with the wall. No! Dadgummit! At least I saved this time right before it crashed. That is so obnoxious with the staircases. I can't with this game right now. And you're on a watch streak. You have a 5-stream streak going on too. You're over here streaking. Well, no wonder you need some hot chocolate. 31 degrees and you're streaking. I would need some hot chocolate too. I think I need a little something more than hot chocolate if I'm doing that. I need maybe a little spiked hot chocolate if I'm gonna be doing that. S'mores hot cocoa. Oh. Honestly, I'm surprised at the lack with how many grocery orders I've been doing over the past couple of weeks. I've not been getting orders for stuff like that. I guess it's not still like dead in the middle of winter though. Like we still have a long ways to go. No, this issue with the staircase has been an issue since one of the updates with the game. Like it started months ago, like I don't even know how many months ago. It's just been a constant issue. Whenever I'm placing a lot of windows or doors too quickly too, sometimes it'll happen. And I know that they actually came out in a recent video. I think it was just yesterday or a couple of days ago, the Sims team released a video about all the glitches, and it was because of XYZ problems, and there's like a quintillion different number of combinations and all this other stuff. And it's just like, one of the things they said is to not put too many doors on your lot. So it's like been a common thing for some reason. Certain objects just cause the glitches. It's kind of crazy. So I think that's what it is more than anything. I wonder if I like take it outside. Oh, it won't let me put it outside. Why? Oh, have to keep enable free build. There we go. It'd be nice if we could just not have to do that. Okay, this is the way that I would like to place it, and it says can't intersect with walls. I'm gonna delete that because I think that's what it's conflicting with. Nope, it's still not letting me put it there. That doesn't make any sense. Why can I not? Is it because it's right here, maybe? I bet that's what it is. That diagonal right here is probably why it won't let me. Like, I can place it that way, but I don't think I want it to face that way. I feel like it's gonna be weird. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, actually, I know it seems a little odd to do it like this. What if I do this and I swing it around this way? Let me see. I don't know. Also, we don't need two staircases necessarily. We could just have one single staircase on one side. Yeah, you also have to keep in mind that if you look at this shell, like this is a lot of stuff. I don't think it would happen on a more reasonably sized lot without so many walls and doors and windows. especially with all the items we have already. So I think it's just mainly the lot. It's just a lot of items to have to render in is why it's more of an issue for this lot than it might be. Because I've done, even my treehouse build was very, very, very cluttered and clunky, and I did a lot of weird stuff, and it still would load for the most part just fine. And I didn't have issues like this. I think it's just the amount of stuff that is on this lot right now that's causing the issue more than anything. I don't know how I want to figure this in. Also, okay, I kind of do like that detail. We have this staircase that's already in the very back, which I feel kind of stupid just now realizing that, because it's like something I knew I'd seen it, but I didn't really click. It didn't click with me that we do have that. And there's an entrance over here that I could make more intentional as well. The Turner had to abandon his mushroom caps across a pond build for one of his Let's Play. Sometimes it's a miracle people can get grand castles and Hobbit house villages built. Yeah. It's just, yeah. It's kind of annoying how this game is sometimes. I'm going to block this off. I'm wondering if I can make this like a bathroom, actually. Yeah, I would have to go. And then we could have that be open to the public, and then have this store might just be a little more oddly shaped if we have it go all the way to the front. And then we can just pretend like the entrance to get to the apartments upstairs is on this side. And I can make this look a little bit better. I don't know what I want this to be, or if I even want that to be closed off. I mean, that could be another bathroom. But I don't think that's really necessary. Okay, let me grab the archways that we had. And I don't know why I'm not seeing it now. What is going on? Journey to Batu. It was Journey to Batu. I swear it was. Was it not? I know it was, because I made a comment and I was like, oh my god, this is from Journey to Batu. And then we had a conversation about Journey to Batu the whole time. Y'all, this game is gaslighting me. I know it is. This game is gaslighting me right now. Roll back the clip. It was definitely Journey to Batu. I don't think it was Debug. Maybe it was. Oh, it was. That's why I'd never seen it before. It is Debug. Not gonna lie, I don't think I fully realized that we had archways and stuff like that from Debug. That's actually kind of wild. What other doors do we have that are Debug? Like, I know at the cottage living fake windows and stuff like that, but this is actually functional. Like, it opens up the wall. That is wild. That's like literally the only one. That's cool. That's a cool find. Okay, well, I am glad that I could enlighten you all today. I'm so glad. It does make this a little wonky now. It's not aligned like I'd want it to be. But maybe I don't let that bother me. My upper neighbor has still not moved yet, and they're moving stuff around right now, and I'm getting so agitated, y'all. I'm losing my patience because it seems like they've been packing or getting ready to move for literally like 3 weeks now. I'm just like, what in the world? What in the world are you doing? Like, why are you scooting stuff around for 3 weeks? Like, how much junk do you have in your apartment? It's the same size as mine. I'm just like, can you please stop? The bad thing about it is that it actually scares Mia. Like, Mia freaks out when she hears the sounds and stuff because there are loud bangs and things all the time right now. And it stresses her out, which stresses me out. And I just like, I don't understand what this person is doing. I had these. Maybe I should still do that. I did learn the other day from another simmer I was watching that if you overlap windows and doors, that they're still functional. So like I could actually have, like if I wanted to, because there was something really cool that they were doing, but like if I put these windows like over the door, not that this is, you know, it looks good, but just for the example, your sim can walk through the window if there's a door clipping into it. So you could actually overlay doors and windows in a really cool way to get some really interesting vibes, so to speak. If you wanted like a window to wrap around the door like that, if it was tall enough or wide enough, then you could do it and it still be functional. So just FYI, you can do that. And now I'm like trying everything I can to find one that works well, but that's not important. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch this around because I can't deal with that. I need it to be symmetrical. I don't always need things to be symmetrical, but in this case, I think it just looks 10 times better when it is. So we'll leave this as a bathroom. And then I don't know what this will be, but I kind of like keeping it blocked off. So this is a little bit of a smaller store. This game. All sorts of fun things you can do. All sorts of fun things. It's pretty interesting, honestly. Okay, so we still had the pet store. I'm trying to think of ones that would go well together, not that they have to, but pet store, the knitting, like knit crafty type store, a candy shop, clothing, and bookstore. Now, I honestly feel like I get vibes from the bookstore and the knitting kind of going hand in hand. I like the vibe of that. So maybe 2 of these 3 shops could be that. For the clothing store, I was actually thinking that it might also have like the ski and snowboarding equipment as well. Just like thinking like we can pretend there are heavy coats and stuff, so you could like rent out things like that. That could be, you know what, maybe we could do that as a separate store altogether. I like how small this is for that because it's not like we're gonna have a lot of things to put for that. And then we have some stuff from Snowy Escape that would actually work really well. This is what I'm gonna do this time because I don't feel like moving those one at a time. So I'm going to copy the room and we're just gonna plop you in there with all that stuff. Okay. Bow. Yeah, you need rentals. I think it's a cute idea. Don't tell me there's nothing to delete. There's certainly something to delete right there. So we could do that in there. I just don't know about the clothes thing. It just might not work very well. Like, we have options for clothes. Like, we have plenty of clothing. So, but maybe we do need a bigger space for that. So we have rentals here. Very simple little shop. We could have a bookstore in one of them and then have the knitting store in another. Let's see. I honestly think that this would work really well as the bookstore because we have a lot more wall space along this way. Put a bookcase in there as a placeholder. Okay, this is our candle. Apothecary. Stationery is upstairs. Put that there. And then we have our cafe. And there. And then I was going to do an apartment above it. So this is our hot chocolate cafe area. Figure out the layout later. That's not important. Honestly, though, I really like the idea of this being a bookstore. Not gonna lie. At least on the bottom floor. That vibe's better with me. It's very big, but I do like that better as the bookstore. And then we can have... Oh, there's already an outside staircase. That's perfect then. It's meant to be. That's meant to be. Okay, so we'll do it that way. These are going to be apartments. So if this is the staircase to enter... Let me see for a second. I don't know if we need like a big lobby space like that. Yeah, that's like a lot of space to waste. I think what we could do... If we have a hall here... Actually, it might work fine. Let me close this off just for a second. Don't we need a Grinch's Whoville? That would actually be a really cool idea to do in The Sims. Like, I feel like just splitting that down the middle almost works in a way. The thing is we don't need this here. I'm gonna delete this real quick because I don't know why I'm building around that as if we need to keep that. We just need a hall. Literally, just that connects to both of the apartments. So like if I did this, like we could have a door here and a door here. And like maybe that could go there to this apartment. And then that space can be added back to this one. I feel like it would be a little tight, but we could fit like 2 one-bedroom apartments in this, I feel like, pretty easily. They don't need to be big and fancy or anything like that. So one of them faces the front, and then you have the other one that faces the back part, which is fine and dandy with me. We do have this little tower, but it's really small, so it's not really usable. That's cute. Okay, so we have that figured out, sort of. And then, let's see here. If this is gonna be for rentals, we'll have pet store in one of these, I think would be good. So we go around, we still have this big corner unit as well. I was imagining this as an apartment building, so I do think that could stay like as an apartment building. Not that that's what it was built for in the first place, but I like the idea of this just being an apartment building for residential. We have our hot chocolate cafe with an apartment above it. We have the bookstore also with an apartment above it. Our apothecary with the stationery store. We have our toy store. Then upstairs is where Santa and Mrs. Claus and the elves are. And then Santa's workshop will be these two in the tower. And then we have this little place here. We also have this as well. This is a cute little store, like a little bitty store. Honestly, y'all, we might need more ideas. I thought I would. I thought my list was big enough, but we might need to add a few more things. I'm cool with this just being residential. Like maybe this is just a house. But I like this. Like this is definitely gonna be great for like a small store of some sort. A little post office. Honestly, that's a really cute idea. I've never done that before. But with how small it is, I love that idea. That's cute. Really? Is that like a disapproval? Like really? Like no? Or what? But I mean, we could put that there, have a house there. Cinema will be in this building. And then apartments, the stores. Oh, really? For like you have so much listed and you still need more to fill up? Yeah. Okay, so one of these can be clothing. The clothing store for sure. I think this could be the clothing store. So let's go ahead. I'll put a clothing rack just as a placeholder. That'll be clothing. This will be like a little rental. And then we still have the candy shop and the knitting and pet stores are the three that we haven't placed yet. I do think that the pet store could probably go in here. I don't think food makes sense, so I don't want the candy shop in here. Knitting, honestly, knitting could work as well. Let me pull some stuff from... Let me see. I need to go into Nifty Knitting. See, it's like a lot of cute little toys and stuff, though. And like we'll have my thoughts were also pulling from Adventure Awaits a lot of the paper mache crafts and things like that as well. That almost seems like it should be over in the toy store area. Honestly, we could have a section of the toy store be like a crafty thing. So maybe that goes like in tandem with the toy store instead of it being a standalone store. Because like you get teddy bears and stuff, so it makes sense that it would maybe go in here too. Like all of this type of stuff. And it could be like this little corner or something like that. And let me go ahead and grab the camera real quick for the Father Winter photo studio. You like the crafts in the toy store? Yeah. I think all of that kind of goes in tandem, maybe not as a standalone store. So we still have this open space. Let me see. This is done. That's done. That's done. And we could even still section it off like it's its own little room that you can walk into. So pet store, I mean, we could put the pet store in here. That's fine. I don't know why I'm overthinking everything tonight. I think the game crashing and the way it started with not capturing is just kind of throwing me off for that. Honestly. Let's see. It's just a rough start. We have so much stuff though for pets. I think it'll be fine. I'm trying to find the, like, just put that in there. That's fine. Put a pet bed. So we have those laid out. And then I like the idea of this also being a house. We have a candy shop. That's like the only thing that I have written down that we don't have yet. Let me go ahead and put, I don't know what we would use for a post office. I feel like there is a cabinet or something. Maybe it's the life and death that I'm thinking of. I just want to check and see what we have. Yeah, we have these things. So that could go in there. I was also thinking of the life and death though. Like there's these surfaces, I think. But yeah, well, I was thinking of that. I could stack them up and make them look kind of like little things, but that's different. I like the vibe of that in here though for a post office. That's a cute idea. I really appreciate that. I love that. And we could even say that the kids are like making their letters to Santa Claus. So we can tie the thing in. We just have to ignore the outside right now. Like all of the outside is going to change and we'll figure it out. But I think this could be a residence in and of itself. Just these 3 floors. And then this is where I'd want to put the candy shop. This is really big on the bottom though. This is a big building. But I love the idea of the candy shop being in here. You know, we could have it be, I'll get rid of all of this. I like that, but we'll get that somewhere else. Upstairs can be residential. But I mean, this could honestly be like similar vibes to where we make the candy in here. I might make it a little smaller. We have a room back here too. Maybe this could be like an office. And then just this part be like the main part of the candy shop up in the front. And then the rest is residential. What I could do too is I'd actually probably, there's a door out back this way. So what I'd probably want to do is get rid of this wall and put the staircase in the back off of that door. And I feel like that would fit. Yeah, that would work fine. We could actually move this. You know what, before I get into this, I want to save my game because it's making me nervous. Yeah, thank you, Doodle. You came in right whenever I was thinking. That's happened twice now. Sarah also redeemed right whenever I was saying I'm gonna save. I appreciate y'all so much whenever you do that, though. I really, really do. Okay, so if I put it just temporarily, I need to put this down and then swing you out. It's weird because of this little window alcove, which I absolutely love. I like the idea that maybe we just put like a plant, like put plants in that just for the vibes. I could even, yeah, I could close that off and make it like a little planter area. But that fits really well up against that wall right there. And then I can just simply box this off entirely. Because people wouldn't need to have access back here anyway. And then what I would do, actually, I love the idea of keeping this open right here. But I think I want it to be walled, like a full wall. And then y'all know how like in candy shops, you can watch them make candy sometimes, depending on where you go, like the old school candy shops. What if we put some windows from B&H to give that same type of vibe? Like you're actually watching them make the candy. It'll be like an open kitchen space. I think that would be really cool. Kids would love that. And I'll like fix it a little bit more later. But that could be a fun vibe. Just like laying out the concepts right now. Okay. Let me get... I'm just gonna put this in here for right now to represent that. And then this will be an apartment upstairs. I really like the idea of maybe making this a usable space. It's a little bitty square, but I mean, we could use it for something. If I put a staircase in the center right here, I could build the floor plan around it. Could be kind of cool. Let me save again one more time. I don't know when I last did it, but it doesn't hurt to do it one more time. Okay, we're just gonna copy this staircase for right now. I should have known that I needed to delete the wall first. Oh my God, no. I'm losing my mind. Today has been a long day. Okay, let me see. How does that fit? Oh, yeah. That fits up in that corner just fine. If we're coming up right here already, I think we can mess around with this a good bit. Honestly, you could even leave the layout for the most part the same. I'd maybe push this back. I don't think the bathroom needs to be quite that big. It's like a hallway for the bathroom. It's not really usable space. And we don't need this little nook here, although it could be a cute little display of some sort. I might leave it. Then I like the idea of that being open instead of putting a wall there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, not that we need to focus on this right now, but it'll be a little bit of a tricky floor plan, maybe not. I think alternatively, we could just simply have the bedroom be like that right there, bathroom right next to it, and then I don't even think this needs to be closed. We could have a little kitchen actually tucked away in this. We could even do like a galleyway kitchen. I don't do those super often, but that could work. Really, I could build this out to make the bedroom a little bit bigger. I could put a wall this way. And that gives us a little nook in the bedroom space. For a desk or something, you could put a desk there. And then just all of this is our living dining area. I could mess with that, I think, enough. I might still change things, but that's kind of a fun little layout. Simple. I actually really like the idea of the kitchen potentially being in the center right here, and you have your dining over here with the kitchen and living space in this big area. I think that could be kind of cool. But we'll see. That's not the point of today. I don't need to think about that right now. Y'all, I think we have everything laid out. For the love of everything. I hate that that took up so much time, but I honestly, oh no, we don't. We still have this corner. I was wanting this to be an apartment complex though. I kind of already knew how I wanted to use this space. I just don't know how I'm gonna lay it out yet. I like that this could be like a little community area though. Maybe we have some fun things and activities in here. Like you could even just go ahead and have these as studio apartments. I've never built a studio apartment. I've done a couple of micro homes though, and I imagine that it's basically similar. But it could be cool to do like a studio in each of these if I wanted to keep the floor plan the same. But I like the idea of this being like an open space of some sort. And then upstairs, this is really cool how it's laid out, but it's kind of a waste of space. I don't need big hallways like that. There's a staircase on both sides, so the thing is I could close it off and it wouldn't be that big of an ordeal. Hey, at least I'm getting rid of doors, so hopefully that helps with performance. It's just kind of silly to say. The thing is though, with how this is set up, it's a little tricky on how I would want to split it up with the windows, the way the windows are. Get rid of this. I'm just gonna put the same flooring down everywhere. I don't want to let the current walls dictate how I want to lay it out, if that makes sense. What? I held control down. That should have gotten rid of that. Sorry, Chark. I just saw your message. I need to pull my Google Doc down so I can see the chat more easily. Let's see. Baby Cakes, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Happy to have you here. I'm currently undertaking quite a big project, and we are like trying to lay it out right now is the main thing. But happy to have you here. Welcome in. It honestly could be cool. Maybe I sat there and like insulted the fact that it was a hallway. Maybe we could leave that open. I just don't know if we're gonna have enough room to split this in a way that I would want to split it. Let's see. Yeah, I would want to pull it back a bit further than what it was at. That's why I don't like diagonals in this game sometimes. I'm doing okay. Been live for a little while, so I'm kind of mentally drained from this build. It's stressing me out in some ways. It's a fun build, but it does stress me out. And that was partially because I didn't have everything laid out. I had all my ideas, but I didn't have it all planned. And now tonight's stream has basically been planning it a bit more, so we know where we're going in the future, which will give me a lot more peace of mind. That way, whenever I am working on it, I'm not silently freaking out the whole time in the back of my mind on what I'm gonna do. But we could do 2 units like that, and then they just wrap around so you could walk through either side to get back down. So it's like 4 apartments, 2 studios, and then you have 2, like, what I'm assuming will definitely be like 1-bedroom apartments upstairs. And it's a very interesting shape, to say the least. So we'll figure out how in the world we're gonna work with that. But that's not a problem for right now. So if you're just tuning in, we officially have everything laid out, which I feel a lot better about, quite frankly. Let me go ahead and fix this. So we have like a tree lot over here, and then it's off of a floral shop. So we have like this is, whenever I say I like to clutter, this is like what I mean though. This is what finished is to me. So we're doing like very traditional Christmas. Thank you for the hydrate. So it's like red and green. Think the 80s, you know, 80s decor. I was gonna say decorations and then just kind of stop. But our floral shop over here, and then like their workspace is back here. And then we have like a cute little apartment upstairs. So your living space, cute, like a big kitchen actually for the size of the apartment. Cute decor for Christmas. We have a primary bedroom, and then we actually have a 3rd floor on this one with a guest bedroom, bathroom, and then like a hobby space. The idea here is that the florist does these like flower imprinted candles and makes those for the apothecary. So we have like an apothecary shop that's basically gonna have like candles and plants and like maybe some home decor stuff in it over here. But she like gives us those for the shop here. We're gonna have to come up with a lot of lore. I like to do a lot of lore in my builds, and so far we don't have very much of it, but we're gonna try to tie some storylines through. And then we just worked on the pub. So we have our pub and our restaurant over on this one that we just kind of finished. And then we're going to have the apartments. This is strictly an apartment one. I probably will make these a little bit bigger and bump them out, but I still like the idea that there's a little mini community space of some sort. And then we have a hot chocolate and cafe spot here. Hot cocoa bar, cafe. And then it's gonna have a 2-floor living residence space above it. And then we have a bookstore that's here. And then it's also going to have a living space above it. Then our apothecary shop, like I was showing you, we have a stationery card store that's gonna go above that. And then this huge corner shop is a toy store. So this is all gonna be a toy store. We're gonna have Father Winter, like a photo studio set up here for pictures with the kiddos. And then upstairs is where he and Mrs. Claus is gonna live with their like handful of elves. And then we're gonna have a couple of these floors here for Santa's workshop. Then this is gonna be a residence, so just a house. And then we have a little post office in this space here. So that would be cute. And then this is a cinema. As I keep going down the, and then this, and then this. It's just like we have so much to do. Once we get to this building, it's 3 stores. So we're gonna have like a rental for skis, snowboards, stuff like that. And then a clothing shop and then a pet store as well. And then upstairs we'll have an apartment space. Instead of having an apartment, why don't you make a bed and breakfast kind of thing where those visiting can stay? And ooh, that's a really good idea. Like in this one, are you talking about this corner unit right here? Or the other big one? Oh, like this. I do like that idea. We could do like a bed and breakfast vibe. This could be like the dining space. We could have a little kitchen somewhere. Yeah, we could do something like that. I like that idea. Just make it like a pretend B&B. It's like the layout can essentially stay the same for that idea for the most part. Just shift some things downstairs, but just have like 2. I mean, I could probably split this up into like at least 3 rooms, because then it's not like a full apartment that you have to have. It's just rooms. So we could maybe get like 4 rooms upstairs and then have a couple downstairs. Yeah, I like that idea. That's a cute idea. And then this is going to be a house on this one. That's a house. Then this is a candy shop with a residence above it as well. So we have a lot of work to do, y'all. And by we, I mean I gotta like lock in, and then we still have to do like the whole square area that looks like a hot mess right now. You know, we'll get there though eventually. I mean, we could like work on this right now. Oh. Do you want to take like a 5-minute break? I can put the cafe game up. I just need like a second. I just need a second. Boom. We can just chat. It's so bright. Okay. Let me get this pulled open. Azul, welcome in. 88 streams. That is wild. I just need a breather. I am mentally exhausted. Let's see. If I were to put this back up. There we go. It cuts my face off, but that's okay. We don't need to see that. I could put it on full screen, maybe. I don't really play around with it that much. How does that look? Oh, that like completely covers me up. Wonder if it captures. Yeah, it does. Okay, we'll just do it that way then. So if you're new here, we've been working on this cafe and expanding it. It's interactive. So first of all, you can order. If you look at this little stream command, if you use !join and then put in like any of these options, you can join as that character. You'll come in and you'll sit down at the table. You can order any of these objects that we have on the menu right here. So lots of choices to order. You can leave a review. You can post an emote. But we're like currently on a quest to expand our farm, and it's 270,000. So we need a lot. Whoa, I do not need it that big. We need a lot of money because we're at 207,000. So we still need like another 60 grand before we can extend the farm. We have not treated Mia tonight. We have not. If the option is there, then it's safe to assume that we haven't. It's rare that she gets 2 treats in one night, but it maxes out at 2. So once it's been redeemed twice in a stream, you can't select it as an option anymore. So if it's grayed out, then that means she has had treats. But we're gonna treat Mia. I'm gonna snooze the ads real quick, so it adds an extra 5 minutes for those of you. So I don't want y'all to miss it. But we will give Mia a little treat. I feel like she's already coming in here. I'm gonna join as an elephant real quick, I think. Yeah. Join elephant. I don't know why I'm in all caps, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna treat Mia. There we go. She came running in here. Azul got you a treat. Oh yeah, she's like already trying to jump on me and everything. Goodness. You gotta have your manners. You gotta say thank you first. You're not gonna just get the treat and jump down. You gotta say hi. If you're new here, this is Mia. She's my little miniature schnauzer. You stink right now. Just letting you know. But you can redeem treats for her. She's like, hey, you calm down. What's wrong with you? Yeah, we love Mia. She loves y'all, I know that. I do know that. Oh wow, she just had a big burp. Did you just like finish eating the rest of your food or something? You're not gonna say hi? She keeps looking away. There we go. Azul got you a treat. You gotta show your manners. Okay. No, ma'am. This is what I have to put up with. Did y'all see that? She gave me attitude. Oh, she's giving me attitude so hard right now. She won't look at me. Did y'all see that though? I got onto her because she was being a little too feisty. She should be gentle when she takes a treat. And then she wasn't taking it. She was just sitting there. She's like, okay, well then I'm not gonna take the treat. And then she thought about it for like 5 seconds and she's like, okay, I'll take the treat. And now she's not looking at me. She hasn't turned around ever since. Look at this. She's not looking at me. She's like, nope. You got onto me in front of people. I'm embarrassed. I hate you. I'm gonna go. Okay, well, that's not very nice to Azul, Mia. You should be more grateful than that. The attitude on her, I swear. She's supposed to go through that phase like 5 years ago. She's like in her 80s. Oh my goodness. Where am I? I see Azul. I'm gonna pickpocket Azul real quick. Okay. Where am I? I'm not in here. Why am I not in here? What the heck? I don't see me anywhere. Join elephant. We need money. We need some. Oh, there I am. Okay. Maybe I already came in and ate and left. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Oh, no. It's just can't see. Drop the I. Thanks for letting me know. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Oh my goodness. I didn't order anything in time, so I wonder what they're gonna bring me. Let me see. Like, we could... well, I don't want to spend money yet. I gotta, like... What's our most expensive thing right now? I wonder... I don't know if it's still garlic bread or... Okay, this is 406. Oh, 510. Okay. That's a mint milkshake. But I don't, we can't serve it yet because we don't have mint, which is why I also want to expand the thing. So technically, this is still the most expensive we can order. Oh, 510. What was that? Oh, it's still showing the shake because I guess I selected it. Let's see. Yeah. Garlic bread's $4.29. This thing over here was $4.06. So garlic bread still is pretty high. This is $4.30. So if anyone wants focaccia, that's a good one. Hey, Christine, how are you? So focaccia would be a good thing to order. It's not the easiest, most friendly thing to have to spell, but not that it's hard, but not everyone's gonna know how to just spell focaccia. Order focaccia. Oh. I put order instead of menu, and so I was like, I just set off the coffee machine. That's funny. Menu focaccia. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I was like, did I do that? Yes, I did. Oh, whoops. Okay, we'll play this for a couple more minutes. Oh my goodness. I still can't believe y'all got to see Mia's sassy side tonight. That's just the way it is. That's what I have to put up with. Y'all get the sweet Mia. I get the one that's, well, no, she's mostly sweet all the time, but I get the attitude sometimes from her. Oh, Azul got the focaccia. I did too. There I am. I'm eating my focaccia. I'll pickpocket myself, okay? Makes it fair. Honestly, if I just keep clicking non-stop, I might be able to get there. Let's see. Doodle, you're over here. Christine just left. There's Tark. Christine, you came back. And Nicole. Y'all are gonna sit together. Oh, I'm leaving. Review 5. Oh, we finished one of our quests, actually. I'm not used to being in full screen mode. I was like, what am I doing? Okay, spotless service. Oh, we got a new lamp. A new piece of furniture. That's cute. Switch this out. Guac. I don't think we have that unlocked yet. Ooh, we'll unlock that if we earn 25,000. Uh-oh, Doodle Lover's a decaf drifter. Oh. Dang it! I was like, I'm gonna actually try to get this one. You got me. I guess I don't really have to spell out the whole username if I just use the @ That's pretty funny. Yeah, you're in the game chart. You're sitting over here with Christine. Honestly, we're making money pretty quickly. We're already at 224,000. Maybe we should just keep playing this and end the stream playing this today. Lightly buzzed, Azul. You were close to being a drifter. Oh, got more focaccia. I see, Christine. You can order everything that's in the menu tab here. So it like automatically cycles through all the different commands you can do, and it'll go through each page. So these are like all of the items that you can order. Hey Ari, how are you doing? Thank you for the 67. 6-7. I still don't get that, y'all. I really don't. It is what it is. I still think 69 is superior to 67. I'm too old for that. I'm gonna help our farmers real quick. Man, we have so much stuff. It's kind of crazy. Jeez. Okay. We'll get around to decorating and stuff later. See a lot. Uh-oh, that person's not happy. I'm gonna take their money. I'm gonna take their money. Happy Tuesday. I almost hesitated at the start of the stream with what day it was. Okay, am I in here anywhere? I am. Oh, it knew to make me an elephant. Azul, Nicole, Phoenix. Wow, 227. I'd have to like click this so many times. Just endlessly click. Okay, let me check the quest actually. We might be, oh, we did finish a quest. Awesome, we get 7,500 for that. We unlocked, is that Tago? Tago? But we can't serve it yet because we're missing an ingredient that we can't grow. But we got money. That's what matters. We're at 235,000. Oh my gosh, we need 35,000 more. Let me see, what do we have here? Customize your staff's outfits. I didn't even know we could do that. I'm gonna switch this for right now. Great, we just need to earn money. Oh, whoops, ah! Scoot over this way for a little bit. I think one of the biggest defining the biggest defining characteristic of Gen Z is nihilism so much as Gen Z humor reflects that 6-7 me. Absolutely nothing what makes them funny. Yeah. Snowflake Tea House, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Snow Raid, we come with treats. We love treats here. My dog Mia also loves treats here. But how are you doing? Treat for Mia. Snow, I forgot to check in. Uh-oh. What did you stream? What were you doing? We're like taking a break from Sims. I was gonna maybe not go back into Sims and kind of finish off the stream with this, but I'm not sure yet. We're working on a big Christmas village in Sims. We're doing well, great. We're almost halfway through 100 babies. Oh my God, 100 baby challenge. Oh Lord, I've never attempted it. I mostly build in The Sims. So it's just like, I have aspirations to do some gameplay, but I've not gotten there yet. Yeah, this is a fun little idle game. First of all, my name's Matthew. Welcome in, everyone. I also go by Dr. Sims. You want to call me that? Doc, I'm fine with that too, whatever. I use he, him pronouns, but I primarily play Sims 4, and I do, like I said, a lot of building. I do some other simulation games. We play a lot of Luma Island here. We've been recently mixing in Cult of the Lamb with the Twitch integration where you all can actually join in. That's been fun. I play Stardew once in a blue moon, every once in a while, very occasional. We have the occasional Fortnite Friday type situation. I do very occasional like sub VIP only streams as well with some like different genres. So I play more like completely different types of games for those streams. That way people don't miss out on content that they like want to see or they follow me for necessarily. But I also post all of my VODs on YouTube anyway, so you don't really miss anything at all. But a little bit of everything. I even have done some co-working streams more so recently. So welcome in. Definitely more of the cozy vibes here for the most part. I don't know, I feel like we're a little chaotic sometimes, but it's pretty fun. But AB, sorry if I completely butchered that. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you here. I think we like to have some fun here. We have a lot of fun things coming up. We're gonna be doing our first ever Brewmas. So we're the brew crew. I'm gonna be streaming a lot in December leading up to Christmas Day. So if you want to join in for that, we'd love to have you be a part of it. Lots of streams, lots of things working on. Said it correctly? Okay, perfect. Wait, what was that? Oh, no, you should do it, Matthew. It's a course in our oh, yeah. The challenge. I know. I need to. I really need to. It would be nice to. But if you want to join in our cafe right now, we're trying to hit 270,000 so we can expand our farm. And then I might hop back into Sims for just a little bit. I just needed to take a mental break. But you can join by using !join, just like the command, and then you can add an animal name after it. So if you want to join as a cat, just put join space cat. And then there's a menu, so you can order by putting !menu, put that in here, and then review and emote as well. So it goes through the order of things that you can do. But by all means, go to bed. I appreciate you being here and stopping by. And if you need to de-stream, by all means, go de-stream as well. Take care of yourself. Get you some water, hydrate, some food if you need to. But thank you so much for the raid, y'all. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm still getting Fakasha, so that's good. I mean, I didn't tell it to do that over and over again, so. Y'all, I feel like if we can get this reward. Both of these are to earn money, so, well, I mean, honestly, by the time we earn that much money, we'll definitely hit the goal. So we really just need to earn like 20,000. We don't need to go for the full 30, and we'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep pickpocketing. I'm gonna pickpocket all of y'all. I'm just gonna keep pickpocketing all of you. Thank y'all for ordering the Fakasha though. Keep ordering the Fakasha. The Fakasha is like one of the most expensive items on the menu right now, so that's why everyone's ordering it, so we can get more money more quickly. Because see, once we get this reward, I think this 7,500 will count towards this. If so, that's awesome. I don't think it should, but I'm glad it does. So 10,000, we need 10,000 more dollars. Which it sounds like a lot, but when the Fakasha is over $400 each, if everyone ordered Fakasha one time, I mean, we'd essentially get there. You know? I feel like Azul knows everyone. Azul, do you just know everyone? Azul is everywhere. All the time, everywhere. Omnipresent Azul. Honestly, that's actually a pretty cool username. Oh, we got this. Awesome. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was focusing on the other two. I don't even know what we did to get that, but that got us so much closer. And it did not count towards that because we didn't earn it, I guess. Azul is the fabric of the universe. No studies needed, we just know. I wonder how much money I've made just from doing this, like just all the pickpocketing tonight. Christine getting some sourdough, got some eclairs over here with Mac. Oh, we got a pinkity drinkity. Teaspoon got a pink drink. I don't think that's what you ordered, but that's what you have. You can order endlessly. So what happens is your character comes in, you do need to place your order by a certain time point. I don't know when exactly. It's just try to get it in as quickly as possible. After a certain threshold, it'll just randomly spawn you food, like something you didn't order. But once you eat that one thing, you leave and then you come back. So you can't just sit at the table and keep ordering. You have to leave and then you come back and then you can order a new item. But it's pretty quick. It's just you gotta order in enough time before they bring you something automatically. Y'all, we're so close. 5,000 more. We just need 5,000 more. Oh wait, there we go. That helped a little bit with our tips. This is ridiculous. I'm just like, I keep ordering focaccia. People just now joining the stream are like, what in the world? This is not Sims. You're not playing Sims. I know. We're so close though now. So it's like, I gotta get to our goal. We gotta go. Our little kitchen area. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, you don't need money to order. Y'all magically have endless money. Although that would be a really cool concept where the only way you could earn money is like being in the stream. So like the longer you're in here, the more you make or something. Yeah, you can pick your character. Any of these that it cycles through down here, and we can unlock more as we keep leveling up. So it'll be cute to see like other animals we haven't seen yet, because honestly I think all of them are kind of cute in their own way. I'm curious to see what other things there are available in this game. Yeah, now I'll find a way to apply that to real life temporarily. That would be excellent. Trying to be a bear. Let's see. Yeah, you're already at the table. So you're gonna have to stay as a frog until you get through your first item. Sorry about that. Y'all, we are so close. 1,600 more. And then we'll get the 7,500 reward on top of that. And that will basically get us close to this reward too. So we're so stinking close. You're still waiting. You haven't gotten your food yet? Honestly, I probably should hire a fourth person in the kitchen. Let's see, what are you making? That's like one of the steaks. You're making a pink drink. What are you doing? That's not focaccia. That's like the caramel thing. I don't remember what it's called. They're just doing other people's orders right now, I guess. We have 900 more dollars we need. Just a couple of orders will get us there. I see some focaccias, so that's good. Once y'all finish eating, oh, how am I still eating? Why is it taking me this long to finish that? You're an elephant, you can get it down, there you go. In one go. Yes, except, oh, we unlocked mango bingsu? That sounds really good, actually. It looks good. And we haven't gotten mangoes yet, but hopefully we'll get more stuff. Aww. Oh, Okay, Snowflake. You didn't want to sit with me? I was like, we could be 2 elephants. There are so many elephants in here. What in the world? Oh my gosh, we're so close. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. We got it! We got a new plant too. Oh, that's exciting. Wait. Let's do this. We can expand our farm. Yes. Oh my goodness. The fact that that is $270,000 is honestly diabolical. Can we just discuss that for a second? Can we discuss how disgustingly expensive that is? Because that's actually pretty crazy. Now, we don't have any of these. And now we do. And then we can plant some of these taros. We'll get some of those. And then this is the peppermint. So we can get some peppermint going. And then the mangoes. And I think that means officially we have everything that we didn't before. So I might go ahead and put a few more down. I could just cycle through them again. We're not gonna worry about the organization of the farm right now. I get it's not the best, but now we can at least, oh, nope. Go back. Do that. Okay, yay, we did it. We expanded the farm. I'm so excited about that. Real estate these days, yeah. Honestly, I mean, that's pretty indicative, I would say, of real estate these days, if you really think about it for a second. Okay, I'm thinking, let's see. We're gonna get out of this, and then I'm gonna get back into The Sims. I don't know if I'm gonna like stay in The Sims too long. I wanna at least show, if we still have any new folks, what we're working on. And then maybe we can call it a night shortly after that, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted. I am so physically exhausted and mentally exhausted at this point. But I am happy to show y'all what we're working on. I'm trying not to get too, like, to a point where I'm burnt out before Broomis starts, because Broomis is like, I'm gonna be streaming a lot in December. So we're gonna be doing lots of simming. All the Sims. Oh no, please, okay. I was like, please don't do this again. I need you to capture the game. I was literally gonna be so upset. My sheets are in the dryer, there's a pile of laundry on my bed, and I haven't had dinner. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Bye, SnapP. Thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you here in my streams. When I say I'm ready to have air for dinner and sleep on the laundry. Oh my goodness. Okay, why is it taking so long? Okay, that was making me nervous a little bit, honestly. Okay. So if you're just joining in, this is the massive lot that we have going on right now. And this is our like Christmas village. And we finally got the ideas put to the shelves tonight. But we have like a floral shop with a tree lot off of it over in this one. So very Christmassy, like we're going very traditional reds and greens everywhere, and this is going to be all throughout the entire shell. But floral shop is in here, and then there's a residence above it with a primary bedroom, bathroom, living space, and then the top floor has a guest bedroom and like a hobby space. I put these cool like little glass roof pieces on the sides. I just thought that was a fun thing. It works well with the plants there. And then next door we have a restaurant slash kind of like pub space. And that's what this looks like on the inside here. Some really, I think, fun, cutesy vibes. And then our kitchen over there. And the second floor, just more seating, another bar area. And then you have outdoor seating on the front. And then you also have like a little area out back to kind of hang out with people if you wanted. And then this is going to be, thanks to the suggestion, Tark, was that you? I think it was Tark. I can't remember, honestly. Sorry if it was someone else. I'm so sorry. The bread and breakfast, the B&B idea here. I was going to do like an apartment complex type thing and just have a few apartments. But I do love the suggestion of maybe doing like a B&B space in this one. So that's going to be there. We're going to have a cafe and cocoa bar in this little space downstairs. And then I did have lights in all of these, and then my game crashed after I didn't save, and I just never put lights back again. So sorry it's dark in all the shells, but we're gonna have like a residence space above that on those two floors, which I think is gonna be fun because it's like very tight. Like this is really small. So this will just all be living space with kitchen, and then this is basically the bedroom upstairs. So that'll be kind of interesting to lay that out. And then we'll have a bookstore here. Just ignore the style of everything. ABNewcrest made the shell, the base shell. It was for Ravenwood, so it's like a lot more dilapidated. And I wanted to like change it and put my spin and take on it. So I'm going through editing everything and kind of redoing stuff. But ABNewcrest made the original shell that I'm working on. So I did not build this from scratch. Just want to make that be known. But they do some really, really cool builds. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cute. Oh God. Okay, I need to get out of here. So a lot of it is like, if you're looking at it, you're like, why is it styled that way for a Christmas village? Like, it's not gonna be so run down necessarily. That's just the style that they had in mind when they did it. But upstairs is gonna also be like a residence. We have an outside staircase that leads up to it. This is gonna be like an apothecary. So we're gonna have candles, some like a few home goods, and like maybe some plants out here in the greenhouse space. And then it's gonna have a stationary like Hallmark store essentially upstairs. And then this is gonna be a big toy store with Father Winter Photo Studio. That I need to get out of. Oh, I would spend way too long looking at builds. I love looking at people's builds. And then upstairs, this is where we're gonna have Mr. and Mrs. Claus and their a few elves living upstairs, and then their little Santa workshop studio is gonna be these two floors in the tower. That's out back. It's gonna be like a little secret Santa's workshop space. This is gonna be a house. So like just fully a residence. We're gonna have a little post office in this building right here. This is gonna be a cinema. Again, just ignore the layout. I know that doesn't make any sense for a cinema. It's just, that's the building. And then this is gonna be a couple of apartments on the top floor, and then this bottom floor is 3 shops. So we're gonna have like a rental space for skis, snowboards, and stuff like that, a clothing store, and then a pet store. And then this shell is also going to be a home. And then the shell on the end right here is going to be a candy shop with a residence above it. So literally so many things to do. And then we still have the whole outside to figure out as well. I just have a lot of random stuff everywhere. So if you want to stick around for this chaos, then by all means, would love to have you join in, have some fun with us. and being here while we go through this entire thing. I just realized this does not need to be there. There we go. And then one thing I realized when I was doing that tour too is we never put the speakers. So I want to do that really quickly too. Sticking around for sure. That's the spirit. We do have this one with the snowflakes, but it's not red. I love that it's cute like that, but it's like, it totally throws off the vibes. But I don't know, maybe I can get over it because it is Christmassy. I don't know though, it kind of bothers me. That's who you're dealing with. I am a classic overthinker. I make everything about 15.2 times harder than it has to be. That is a proven study on myself. I have the data to back that up. But that's who you're getting if you do decide to stick around. So just be prepared to be like, Matthew, shut up and build. You know, don't say that to me because then that's not gonna bode well, and my mods might not like that. But that's essentially the energy. We can have a little speaker outside there and one there. I'm gonna try to stick with it. It bothers me that it doesn't match, but I'm trying to go with the festive swatch. No, it doesn't have any other color. It's just the blue and white. I know. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I like completely rebuilt this though. This is a bit different from the original build, but that's what I'm saying. Like, ABNewcrest built the shell, but I am actually going in and changing quite a bit to make it my own. Okay, y'all. I need to go. I need to take care of Mia. I need to walk her, and then I need to like take care of myself and get to bed. 'Cause I have to get up early and do deliveries tomorrow, so I love being unemployed. Oh my god, okay. But I hope you decide to stick around. Thank you so much for being here. The next scheduled stream is going to be Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to get back into this shell. And then I also have a stream, or no. Thanksgiving is Thursday. Sorry. Thanksgiving is Thursday. Our usual stream time is 7. However, I'm spending Thanksgiving by myself, so I'm going to be streaming because I don't want to be a sad boy all day long. So I'm going to stream starting at 9 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. If y'all want to pop in and just say hello, I get it. Y'all, a lot of y'all probably have plans with friends and family, so don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. I'm just gonna be streaming and vibing and working on my shell and having some fun playing Sims. I'm going to have a sub-only Discord channel where you can actually voice chat and hang out if you want to. I haven't set it up yet, so please don't come at me if it just doesn't work correctly. I'll try my best. Discord freaks me out still. I don't like dealing with Discord. It stresses me out. Discord is like the one thing I just can't seem to get a grip on. But I will try my best to set that up correctly, and then y'all can come in, chat with me while I'm streaming and hang out if you want to. The option is there. But I'll be streaming probably until at least the early afternoon. It's going to be a longer stream than my usual 3.5 hour streams. So if you want to do that, awesome. Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, our regular stream time, we're going to be working on Luma Island and getting back into our chef cooking career. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. So lots of fun things happening. I'm going to stop saying the word fun. And then I hope y'all have a great rest of your night and holiday. If I don't see y'all Thursday, hope you have a great day. Spend some time, decompress, have fun with people in your lives, loved ones, okay? I will see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all better behave though. Don't get too crazy, okay? Tark, I just said don't get too crazy, and you go and you subscribe. I said don't misbehave, not to misbehave. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. I'm gonna put you on the sub tree. You get my last clip. That was my last clip. And we got a fortune for Nicole. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the tree right here, Tart. You're on the sub tree. And then, and Nicole, your fortune. It is much easier to be critical than to be correct. It's much easier to be critical than to be correct, is what you got. That's pretty interesting. That's kind of timely, actually. That's kind of timely. Thank you so much, though, Tark. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. I'll see y'all later. Bye.